when I came to Earth, probably like a lot of y'all out there. Most, if not many. And the most that do relate is because they relate, and the many just probably don't admit it. But your mind the only world that you living in. We all live in a world together. In this concept of reality, we all live in this world together. Y'all probably hear my pet, my extended family member. They're eating his food. He want to eat. One out inside to record. It's all good though. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Ain't no repeats in life. You know, real life don't give us a chance to edit. And that's the beauty, because I don't know how to edit. So y'all get to see Saiwoo raw and uncut, moment to moment, whenever I present myself in this space to share a moment. Your mind is the only world that you're living in. Regardless how big this world is, and all of us in this world, and all us being in this world, within the world of ourselves is contained in our own mind, each and every one of us. How magnificent is that? Don't overthink it. Just saturate and let it show you what it's saying. Your mind is the world that you're really inside of, regardless of all that's around us. How magnificent is that? And then your mind created all that's around you. Now how magnificent are you? I came down on my way up just like y'all. I came down on my way up just like y'all to get up out the rabbit hole. If not you, then who? See, the question that my higher self posed to me every day, that I have a grand rising to get up out my slumber and step into whatever the day of the week y'all associate this day with. If not me, then who? Before I came to Earth, just like a lot of y'all, I must then ask for an easy life. And maybe that's why I didn't have an easy life. But if not you, if not me, then who? But just like most of y'all, I'm sure y'all made the very best and made the very most of everything that you are and what you had to work with in the life that you have designed for yourself. I hope at least we figured that much out. To my artists, while it's hitting me, to my artists in any form, whether you paint pictures, whether you draw, whether you make music, whether you're a content creator, whether you speak on science, astrology, astronomy, business, anything of intellectual property that's not of regurgitation, that's not of what somebody else has already done, but from the blueprint of yourself, from your own philosophy, because I am my own philosophy. I don't learn a lot of things, but in the way that I allow myself to teach and inspire and motivate today, it's all from my own philosophy. So to my artists, to my content creators, wherever you are, whatever you do, you deserve to be compensated for your work. If somebody want to use it, they deserve to compensate you for it. It's only right. Otherwise, it might be termed as clout chasing. Otherwise, it might be termed as energy vampirecy. You know, it can get as light as it is for those who don't know, and it can get as deep as it and dark as it get for those who know. We deserve to be compensated for our work. If you want to use something, compensate us for it. It's only right. Don't steal. Don't steal. Because you got to reap what you sow. It's important to be on the watch of anyone portraying to help you, only to help themselves. As we come to the end of the year, we're in a new solstice of the year. We're in winter solstice, officially. So as things come to an end, we got to do everything in our might and in our power to make sure we're not coming to an end. I don't know what you connected to if being God ain't got nothing to do with it. But I am my own philosophy. You must find one for you. So I ask, how are you going to show up? And then showing up, how you going to show and prove? These are the things that my higher self present to the self that y'all see every day that I get up. Are you a human seeking God in your experience? Or are you God? Are you that divinity having a human experience? If not you, then who? We got to know now. It's not something to think about. If you had to think about that, then that means you don't know. We got to know right now. Because it ain't no time to think about it. That's why discipline is so important. That's why discipline has been the theme throughout the whole year. Throughout the whole year, discipline has been the theme. Why? Because the more we do things, the more tolerance we have to do more of that thing that we have been doing. So whether it was meditating, whether it was breaking bad habits, whether it was eating more healthy, whether it was exercising, rather it was disciplining ourselves to speak more appropriate to the situations we confronted with, rather it was practicing anger management through self-management, and I can go on and on and on and on throughout all the experiences that all of us has had throughout this year. To say we all done been through a lot. And I salute us for making it this far. When you learn how to hear your own voice, you learn how to hear the tune, the frequency, the vibration, resonate with the speed of your own voice. When I say voice, voice may not be a sound, but your own being. We also have to learn to march to that beat, to your own beat, to the beat that you have resonated and integrated yourself with, because it ain't no time to be scattered here and there. We need wholeness. We need balance. We're about to go from the 6, 2022, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6, and to the 7, 2023, 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. Spiritual completion. We're going to have to know this ain't no time to be thinking. Application is everything. And it's right now that we're coming into in just a matter of days, really. But if you start now, you ain't gotta, you see, that's been the theme all year. Start now, wherever you at, wherever you plugged in at, wherever you start tapping in with me at. Start now, start where you at. Work with what you're working with. Work with what you've been given to work with. Keep your eye on your own lane. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. It's been the theme the whole year to build us up, so we can help build something else through the work that we have done on ourselves. See, we gotta know how to march to the beat of our own drum, man, because it's a lot of idiots out here calling themselves teachers, and it's a lot of idiots out here teaching. I may be an idiot teaching, so you're gonna have to know the difference of what you're teaching, of what you're listening to. But my point is, there's a lot of idiots out here teaching, and all the things that's being taught, ain't none of it have changed none of y'all life, because they ain't speaking to the things that can change our life. They speaking to the things that already been taught by somebody else, and telling you that that's knowledge of yourself. That ain't knowledge of yourself. Knowledge of anybody else ain't knowledge of yourself. And saying everything that already been said through what the elders and the ancestors left us here with, and still saying that same thing like it's something new. Man, and people don't have the application of these teachings, you see, to rebuild and restructure, remold, you see, and re-alchemize themselves from the inside out. And what is being taught, man. But we all held accountable for what come out of us. And that's why what I said in the beginning of the message was so important at the time that I said it. For anybody who have ears to hear, let them hear. For anybody who got eyes to see, let them see. And all the time, we don't need our eyes to see, because our eyes hear too. And our ears are able to listen. Do more than listen. They're able to see. All our faculties are interchangeable, just like our energy centers, known as the chakras. It's been a rough year for many of us. And it's been a beautiful year for many of us. I learned how to stay through the center, or stand in the center, being square with my foundation of life through it all. Salute those of you who have learned how to do the same thing, or who are now learning how to do that same thing, take that same stance. Everything that brings us hurt, for those of us that have here, whether you recognize it of yourself or not, everything that has brought us hurt. If you here, if you breathing, if you have the celebration of life, still breathing and moving through your body, then you overcame. You overcame. What lessons are we going to take in the experiences that are to come in the year 2023, in the year 7? Discipline gonna be the key, family. But everything that brought me hurt, I found a way to overcome it. And being so spiritual at a very early age, it caused me later on to kind of dumb myself down in a way that I had to play dumb to a lot of the things that was going on around me, going on within me. Because a lot of times, and we don't know this at the time when we're going through different learning experiences, but it ain't good to be so spiritually advanced to the point that you the only one know what's going on around you, and those that you interact and just play a life out with don't know what's going on around you. See, because those same people who don't understand the things that you understand, see the things that you see and feel the things that you feel, they have a way of making us feel like we crazy when we know what we experiencing is just as real as anything that they think they experiencing, but they just don't see it from the perspective or from the angle or view of the angels, whatever you want to apply to, the way that you do, the way that I do. So I get it. You know, I know what it's like to have to play dumb just to adjust to the society, to the community, to the environment that you birthed in, you know, but never fit in at the same time. Not to account for the people who did attempt to make you think you was crazy. I know y'all relate. We may not be perfect, but we can perfect whatever life we got left while we still living it. Discipline will be the key. Don't lose yourself in the fire. Because you spread your flame too thin. The difference you make in you will be the difference that you make in the world around you. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Thanks for the like, share, subscribe, comments, donations, purchases, however you rock with me. And even if you don't, thanks for the haters. You know, thanks for my true supporters. I appreciate y'all. Stay up, stay positive, stay inspired, and be encouraged. Peace.